Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird and welcome to Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. Today we're playing the brand new mode Smash Run and finishing up with 100-man Smash to unlock a new secret character at the end of the episode. Getting his revenge after Sonic won last time, we're playing as newcomer Shulk. Please leave a comment letting me know which fighter you want to see the most, and we'll use the character with the most thumbs up and comments next time. Now, in order to unlock more characters, we're going to need to play as either Mario, Link, Zelda, Bowser, or Marth eventually. But there's still a bunch of new fighters like Little Mac, Rosalina and Luma, Wii Fit Trainer, and more to choose from. It's ultimately up to you guys. There's Shulk's final costume that is a swimsuit. Everyone loves that one. Okay, so we're just going to go with the normal one so you guys can see what he looks like by default. Now, Shulk is one of the more complicated characters in the game, but I'm going to try to explain him as simply as I can. I'm not amazing with him, but I will do my best. So we're in Smash Run. This is a special mode where you have to collect all of these power-ups, and you're fighting different creatures and monsters and enemies and stuff from all the different franchises that are represented in the game. Most of them have an enemy somewhere. There's a critter from Donkey Kong Country. Don't see those very often anymore. It's been a while since we had any of the Kremlin guys. I'm going to jump in here. I think that was Daphne, the little flower thing from Kid Icarus. There are tons of enemies. I'm going to try to keep them all straight. There's a Hammer Brother from Mario. So we're running around, we're trying to beat up enemies, and as you can see when we defeat them, they give us little power-ups. They pop out, and you can get custom moves and stuff this way too. It's a nice way to get power-ups and custom things in the game. And we're trying to get as many power-ups as we can within 5 minutes. And there are 3 other fighters that we're going against. You can see there's little, like, news and stuff occasionally. Mega Man just opened a chest, and stuff like that will be happening. There's coughing for Pokemon. It's so weird to see Pokemon in here fighting against characters like humans and stuff. They're supposed to only fight other Pokemon. So at the end of 5 minutes, we're going to take all of our power-ups and we'll be entered in some type of match. It's randomized which it is, but there's lots of different outcomes, and I'll talk about that when we get to it. But it's some type of competition using the skills that we got. Whoa, we got Kremlins all over the place. Only playing Smash Run once, you won't see all of the enemies. There's so many different enemies in here. We got Bakura from ZVS, that's a Namco game in the background, those little floating square things. There's Shatso from Kirby. So let's get on to Shulk. There's a Redead guarding some meat or something over here. I want that, I need it. It's good health, probably. Shulk is a bit of a slower character, and he's strong, but he has a lot of ways that you can change him around to your liking. It's called his Monado arts. His blade is called the Monado, and you can push B to cycle through them. I'll show you real quick. So there's 5 of them, and they're all different colored, and you can push it 5 times to get to the last one. Each button push basically gives you a different one, and when you land on it, you just let go, and it will change. This is his first one. It's green, and it's called Jump, and it has little green boots on him now. You can see it glows. It makes him jump a lot higher, but his defense is quite a bit lower, so you want to be careful with this because you can get hurt a lot easier if you're using it. Whoa, we're falling through all these power-ups. Oh, I got into that door. Okay. So yeah, jump is good for recovering if you can switch to it. I'm going to try to go for his third one, Shield. It's a yellow power-up. We got all these enemies to fight. We got the Reaper from Kid Icarus doing this crazy song. We got a Metroid. This is a hard level challenge, so I might not be able to do this very easily. Jump. We don't want to touch those because we will die easily and lose the challenge if we hit the bottom when those are going on. There's little explodey stars. Oh, we survived. We actually did it. So here's a chest. And with, ooh, there we go. Sometimes those chests can be Mimicuties, which are an enemy from Kid Icarus, so be careful. The chest might just attack you. So let's get back to his Monados. Hopefully this isn't too overwhelming for you guys. There's so much going on. There's another chest there. So his second one, whoa, jeez, I just flew over there. No, all my power-ups. I couldn't get them in time. We had to go because I flew into the cannon. His second Monado is Speed, and it's blue. And you can see it makes his feet glow, and as you can tell with this, it makes you a lot faster. You can run around. It doesn't lower your defense or anything, but it does make your attacks quite a bit weaker, and it makes your jump a lot lower. So if you're trying to get back on stage, this isn't going to help you too much because you're not going to be able to jump very far, but you can run up and grab people a lot easier with that. This is Ghastly from Pokemon. There's a Bumpity Bomb from Kid Icarus. The Devil Car from Mother. That's a Earthbound enemy. It's only in the first Mother game. Jeez, he's got creepy eyes, and he shoots out fumes that will paralyze you, so be careful. So yeah, the first 2 are all about movement, jump, and speed. His third Monado, the yellow one, is called Shield. Now this one is very useful if you have a ton of damage, because it will actually protect you from being knocked away. It makes you a lot heavier and a lot more defensive. I'm trying to get this Starman here from Earthbound, but he's flying everywhere. The shield one's very useful for if you're about to die, so quickly switch to the shield if you're going to get knocked away, because it will help you survive. Try to fight the devil car here. And the only problem with it, though, there's a couple actually. You move a lot slower, as you would think, because you're heavier, and you also lose your jumping ability, and your attacks are weaker, so it has a lot of downsides to it. But if you're going to die anyways and lose a life, you might as well try to use shield, because it will keep you alive longer. As you can tell, the Monado do not last forever. They run out pretty quickly, and then you can't pick the same one again for a little while, so you have to be careful there and use them when you need them, and not just kind of switch too casually. But you want to, use them when you need them and not worry too much. There we go. We're almost done already. I'm not done explaining his powers. Hiding in the crystals over here. So the fourth one I'm going to use in this battle here, it's called Buster, and it is purple. It makes your attack stronger, but you can't hit foes away as much, and your defense is also lower, so be careful with that. That's a good one to start, because you can rack up some damage before your opponents start really hitting you and you're weak to being launched away. That's all the stats there you guys saw. So here's everybody. We're going against Charizard in his purple form. Almost looks like Ridley there. Mega Man and Pac-Man, and they have all their stats. They did a lot better than I did, it looks like, because I was trying to talk. But this is a final battle here, and it's just going to be a normal fight. So it's nothing too complicated. So let's switch to Buster. Got to push it 4 times. There we go. Now I have the Buster, and I can try to hit these guys. Shulk has some really powerful hits with long range, because his Monado has such a good range there, and it extends with energy. His side B is called Backslash, and he will jump and fly over, and has a lot of lag, so be careful when you use that. And if you use it off the stage, you're just going to fall and die, so be extra careful. It's one of those moves that it's very hard to recover from. I just got Charizard there. Let's switch to my Smash Monado, the last one. This one is red, and you can see my hands are red. It makes my launch ability much stronger, but my attacks are weaker, and I am much more vulnerable to being launched myself, so I gotta be extra careful here. I'm gonna try to hit Mega Man off. Charizard's back. It's just whoever gets the most KOs in this. There are some other special matches that have different criteria, like races and stuff like that, but right now we're just doing a straight fight. I don't know if I got him. His up tilt is really good. It has like a super long range. Did we do it? Mega Man. Oh man, I lost. That's what happens when you're trying to talk. I did get second place. That's not too bad. And we got a few new things. Got a new special move. There's special abilities you can use in Smash Run. So you probably noticed at the beginning I turned off custom. I wasn't going to mess with that for this video, but you can actually customize your characters like you would in matches that with your friends and with people you have added on your 3DS. You can do that in Smash Run as well, so you can use your custom Miis and stuff. I'm going to go into practice mode here, training, so I can show you the rest of his moves without the madness that is Smash Run. Okay, so I'm going to use the swimsuit so you guys can see it. Let's go to his stage, actually. It is over here. There it is, Plane. And this is a really cool one. I really like the music here. If we get the default track, it's like one of the best songs in the game. So he has a pretty powerful up B that I'm going to show in a second here. Here we go. Yeah, we did get the good music. His up B is called Air Slash, and it goes up, and if you hit it again, you have to tap B again to do the second. So if you just hit it, then he'll just go up once. But if you can connect with him and then hit it again, there you go. That has very good knockback if you've got some damage racked up. So here's what you probably want to do here. So I like to switch to Buster. That's the fourth one. It's the purple one. And you can just kind of damage your opponent, try to do a bunch of damage. You see he racks it up pretty quickly because he's so strong. His smash attacks are kind of slow though, so be careful with using those. And as you can see, the energy shoots out there. Pretty powerful. And then once you've got enough damage on them, it might not be enough for Donkey Kong because he's so big, but you can switch to Smash and then knock them away very easily because you have that increased Smash power. Jump is good for recovery, but it's kind of tough to switch your Monados when you're off screen. But you see, Shulk can like somersault and leap around really easily with the jump Monado, so it's nice there if you're trying to get back on the stage. The speed one, you can run really fast, obviously, so that's good. A couple of these have uses in Smash Run because, like I mentioned, sometimes the final battle isn't a fight, it's like a race or a competition to jump to the top of a stage, that sort of thing. So, oops, sorry, donkey. So yeah, that's that. And then I really do like Shield. If you take a lot of damage, look how slow he is, and he jumps around so slow, but it can really save your life if you're hurt. Shulk has just normal default stats when you're not using his Monado arts. So if you hit it again and you just go to a gray one, he'll change back. He does that automatically anyways if you don't do anything. So you can just kind of fight with him normally if you don't really want to get into all the Monados, but that's really his kind of special thing you can do that makes him so unique. Now, I mentioned his side B Backslash. If I was to do this off the side, like I was trying to recover or something and I wanted to try to backslash on, you won't grab onto the stage very easily and you'll just like fall to your death. So be careful where you backslash, you'll just go right off. But it's very good if you have an opponent lined up, like you're going to hit him for sure. Definitely try to backslash them there, just be careful because it has a lot of lag at the end. And if you hit them in the back with it, as the name suggests, you actually knock them a lot farther and you do a lot more damage there. So yeah, I'm using the Buster one, so he's not going to be knocked that far. His down B is called Vision. Now, I think I can change Donkey Kong here to attack. Here we go, CPU behavior. He's going to try to attack me, and if I use my down B, oh, come here, buddy, hit me. It's basically a counter. He's not trying to do it yet. Come here. He's just walking around. He's only level 3. He's just a little dumb Donkey Kong. Come here, buddy. I should have jacked his level up a little bit so he would actually attack. But it's a counter that will strike, and every time you use it successively, it will get a little less timing to it. So if you use it too many times, it's a lot harder. The window for it to activate is a lot shorter. Come here, buddy. I should probably quit and go in with a better... I'm going to show you guys his final smash as well, and then we'll finish up with that 100-man smash to unlock the last secret character. Or not the last one, but the one that we're going to unlock in the episode. So yeah, like, as you can see, Shulk is kind of complicated, but he has some good moves, and he's very strong. I'm not a huge fan of how slow he is to attack. Like, he's very powerful, but his attacks are kind of slow. It's cool that you can use, like, shield, and you'll be quite, like, stronger, or heavier, I mean. You'll be about as heavy, I think, if not heavier than, like, Bowser, some of the big brutes. And if you use speed, you're, like, pretty fast, like a lot of the characters like Sonic. Try to use Vision. Oh, I got him. There we go. So, yeah, you see he counterattacks there. And I'm going to try to use this final smash here. I should probably... Oh, jeez. How did he get it? Oh, he hit it with the boomerang. I'm going to change him from attack and just make him stand still there. He got me. Okay. Sorry, little evil Link. I'm going to get this smash ball and use my final smash. This is called Chain Attack. If you hit them with it. There we go. So he summons Dunbun and Ricky from Xenoblade Chronicles, and they jump in, and they do a big old crazy attack and knock them away. It's a pretty cool little one there. Now, the most important thing, before I finish up with Shulk, if you want to play Shulk, you need to be feeling it.
I'm really feeling it!
That's what his attack, or his taunt from the reveal video. He said that right at the beginning.
I'm really feeling it!
His other taunts are here.
Now it's Shulk time.
Now it's Shulk time.
This is the Monado's power!
And that's the Monado's power. Okay, so that's Shulk. Hopefully you guys got the gist of how you play with him. Just kind of switch through your Monado arts when you need them. And there we go. Ooh, we unlocked something. Huge header. We got a max combo of 10 or more in training. Okay, that was easy. There we go. Donkey Kong, he's got his eyes sticking out like I mentioned before. Okay, so now we are going into a 100-man melee. And I'm going to, it's in Stadium, I believe. Here we go. 100-man smash, sorry. 100-man melee is if we were playing melee, of course. And we're going to use Shulk one more time. Go with that swimsuit costume. And if we beat this, we're going to challenge a secret character. Hopefully I can beat this guy because like I said, I'm not as skilled with Shulk as with some other characters. But 100-man smash is not too tough to win. You just have to knock characters away and be extra careful. I could probably use my shield Monado power and still do enough damage to knock these guys away. There's Edgar Allan Poe. How about a backslash? There we go. I don't really need to be using Buster on these weak foes here, but there we go. His air slash, very strong. He has a lot of really good aerials that are strong, but like I mentioned, he's kind of slower than I'm used to with a lot of characters. I've been using Pac-Man a lot, and he's slow, but he has a lot more, you know, like protection from different stuff. Like you can set up his fire hydrant and do different stuff to keep people away from you. He's got his bonus fruit. Shulk doesn't really have any range attacks. I mentioned his Monado has a bit more of a, you know, a range than you would think because it shoots out this laser beam. We gotta deal with Charizard. Uh-oh. Jeez. Get out of here, Charizard. I just knocked him away already. So yeah, Shulk is very strong, but I don't know if he's the character that I will probably main or anything. I do like him, but he's just a little tough to use. I'm thinking about, I wanted to play Xenoblade Chronicles before, and I kept putting it off because it was harder to find. You had to get it at like GameStop and stuff, and then I'd also heard it's like 100 hours, which is crazy. Even for an RPG, that's a lot of time. So I was like, I don't know if I want to invest that time into doing it, because I probably wasn't going to record it for the channel, you know, because RPGs, they tend to be slow and not get as many views and stuff. So I was like, I don't know, if I'm really feeling it, then maybe I would play it for the channel. But otherwise, I don't know. But a lot of people have said it's amazing, like it's a really good RPG. So now it's going to be tougher to find if you do want to try to see the game where Shulk came from, because it's he's popular now even more because of Smash coming out. Here we go. How many we got left? We have 43. We're going through them slowly. We're about more than halfway done. Oh, geez. Gotta be careful here. His up tilt, I think I mentioned that before, is really good. His down smash does that crazy little spin. So this is really good if people are close to you. Just kind of spin around, knock them away. And he's got a lot of kind of like moves to sweep at people if they get too close to you. There we go. His smash is very slow, so be careful. His normal combo is pretty good. It's not that slow, and he does a few kicks and then does his Monado slash there. But yeah, like I mentioned, I really like his up tilt. There it is. It kind of like arcs really broad, so it has a lot of range there. He's not bad. I think I just need to work with him to get a bit better. He's probably the new character that I feel like I'm the least competent with. Ooh, let's get this turret here. I think that's from Kid Icarus. And if I put that down... Oh, I didn't realize I had picked it up. I threw it off the stage. That'll actually help you a lot because it'll shoot off energy blasts. People can knock it away and make it like fall over, kind of like a portal turret a little bit. But speaking of Kid Icarus, I was looking at all the Smash Run enemies, and there's a ton of Kid Icarus ones. We saw a few of them already just from, we saw the Reaper and Daphne. I'd like to do some more Smash Run if you guys want to see more. It's very interesting, and there's a lot of different endings to it. Like, you'll never have the same Smash Run experience twice when you play, because there's a lot of enemies and a different final battle each time. But to be able to see all the enemies in there, you'd have to play it a bunch of times. There's so many different enemies from pretty much every franchise represented, and a couple that aren't actually in the game. Like, there's no Rhythm Heaven fighter or stage, but you get there's one Rhythm Heaven enemy in there. The Sneaky Spirit from the original Rhythm Heaven game that we never got over here is actually in there. We got 4 left. We've almost done it. The POW block, very useful. You see items that fly by here. I gotta fight a big version of me, and he's clothed. Oh no. There we go. Air slash. The items will actually be flying by at a set rate. Like, they always show up at the same time, and they're the same type of item there. Trying to backslash him. Oh, he visioned me. No. Luckily, I have my shield on. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I'm so close, but I'm also going to die if I'm not careful. Trying to air slash. There we go. We got him. I am really feeling it. Okay. So we're going to quit, and hopefully this activates. I was very close to dying there. I'm glad I did it. Here we go. It's the secret character. You probably recognize that silhouette. We are headed in to face the smelliest foe that has ever smashed. It's Wario. Here he is. We're on the WarioWare stage. Now, when you challenge characters in these different battles, you'll never see items pop up, and you won't see the stages actually have the hazards. Like, this WarioWare stage is not going to use its micro games like it normally will. I think they wanted to make sure that if you lost to the challenger, it's fair, you know. If you ever do lose to a challenger, you don't have to recreate the conditions to beat them. You just have to go into like a normal Smash match, and you can just set it to like 1 stock, and then regardless of whether you win or lose, you get to challenge the character again that you were supposed to unlock. There we go. I'm going to try to switch to my Smash power. There we go. The Monado, you really have to balance and remember where, how many button presses it takes to get to each one. It'll always be 1 for jump, 2 for speed, you know. And if you want to go to a default one, you can just go to a gray thing and then let it activate. There we go. I'm going to get him knocked away. Try to do some more damage, but I won't have as much knockback power, so I got to be careful. Trying to grab him. Ugh, Wario, you're a bruiser. I hate... Wario is hilarious to fight, but his fart is insane. He gets that powerful fart, and if he uses it by surprise, you will probably die, likely, because it's so powerful. No, I told you guys. I told you about the backslash. So yeah, I was trying to switch Monados, and I accidentally backslashed. So, ooh, there we go. We unlocked Victini for beating 100-man slash. So yeah, the backslash, do not use that off the stage, obviously. That is a mistake. So yeah, this is what you would do. If you lose, just go in here, fight a computer. You can make them real easy. It doesn't really matter. You could even just set it to 1 stock and jump right off the edge, and you will be able to fight the secret character again and beat them. And I think I can beat him with Pac-Man a lot easier, going to Prism Tower. So yeah, Wario, look out for his farts, because he'll get one every couple minutes, and it charges pretty quickly, I believe. But then you look out, because if he gets close to you, a lot of Wario players, I've noticed, will tend to just use that randomly when they're close, and it just KOs you instantly most of the time. Diddy Kong wins, but not really, because I just jumped off the stage so that we can challenge Wario one more time, and I'm going to destroy him. I feel like Pac-Man might be the best character I have so far. I don't know. I'm still trying out a bunch of characters, but of the ones that I have practiced, I like Pac-Man a lot, and I feel like I'm probably the most successful with him, fighting people online. Eventually I want to do some For Glory with you guys, but right now we're going to try to unlock everybody before we do that. Hello, buddy. How about a big kick to the head? That's Pac-Man's catchphrase. That would be... that would not fly over for family friendly if Pac-Man said that. How about one of these? Jeez, I went over him a little bit. I like kicking the fire hydrant. The fire hydrant, I realized, is very good for distracting people, because they will get so distracted by the fire hydrant and the fact that they can break it that they will sometimes forget to look out for your attacks. There we go. Oh, jump back on. Thank you. Gonna get my fruit ready for Wario. Hey, buddy. I hate... The one thing I don't like about Pac-Man, his grab is not so great. It has like a very slow speed to it, and it shoots out that Galaga beam, but it doesn't... I don't know. My grab timing is really bad already, so I feel like I just need to practice it. There we go. I broke his motorcycle apart. That's what's going on, Wario. I'm beating you up in your own arena. With your motorcycle, I broke it. You gotta go get that repaired. How about one of these? Oh, almost hit him. Not quite. There we go. And gonna get over here. And is that it? How about a couple more hits? One more off the edge. If I get him with a big fruit, he might just die. How about a key to finish up? There we go. That should get him. Oh no, he's not dead yet. I taunted too early. But what if he's gonna fart on me if I'm not careful? What if I finish him up with a hydrant? Thank you guys for watching, and please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Let me know who you want me to play as. We got him. Like I mentioned, Mario, Link, Zelda, Bowser, and Marth will all unlock secret characters if we play as them, but you don't have to pick them if you want to see a new character. I like Little Mac a lot, Rosalina and Luma. They're all awesome. Wii Fit Trainer, so many characters. We have unlocked Wario, and we now have WarioWare incorporated the stage. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.